Okay, so as we move along in the electronics class, I thought it'd be worthwhile to just maybe make a refresher video on some scientific notation. We will be doing some math in there, and you're going to get some pretty big numbers and some pretty small numbers. So to begin, scientific notation, the numbers that are very large or small are more convenient to work with if they're written in number multiplied by 10 and then raised to the power. So to write a number in scientific notation, the decimal point's just moved until there's one significant digit to the left of the decimal. Now you can see the example there, 72,300. We're just going to move that decimal, so you got one decimal significant number to the left, and then it would be 7.23 times 10 to the fourth. Another example, you could go the other way. A notation would be taking a small number, and then it would be negative. You would take 0.0057, move it till you have one significant number to the left, 5.7 times 10 to the minus 3. The prefix and symbols, sometimes you use numbers quite often, and there's a way shortcut then once you can use these prefixes and symbols to designate what the number will be, and we'll show you an example here. Using a prefix, let's take like 6,500 grams and write it using an SI prefix. So 6,500 grams equals 6.5 times 10 to the 3 grams. Then we're going to replace the value of 10 to the 3 with the prefix kilo. And you can see over here that's 10 to the 3. And 6,500 grams is 5.6 times 10 to the 3 grams equals 5.6 kilos. Next we'll do like converting a fraction. Now to convert a fraction to scientific notation, first divide the fraction into a decimal, and then the decimal point is now moved to the right until there's one significant digit to the left of the decimal point. So if we had 1/500th of a meter, it equals 0.002 meters. Now we're going to move the decimal point then till that first significant number on the left. Again, that 2 would be on the left of the decimal point. That would give us 2.0 times 10 to the minus 3. Now using the SI prefixes, 2 times 10 to the minus 3 equals 2 millimeters. To change from scientific notation to ordinary notation, it's just the reverse. So you could take 8.74 times 10 to the 5, and of course moving that decimal place the other way, it's 874,000. Now to add numbers, first you must convert the number to a common power of 10. So you can see it's 2.5 times 10 to the 5th plus 4.3 times 10 to the 6th. You want to get them to be the same. So we move that on that 10 to the 5th, we move it one digit to the left to give us our power of 6. And that is 0.25 times 10 to the 6th plus 4.3 times 10 to the 6th. So now all we have to do now is just add the 0.25 and the 4.3. We get 4.55 times 10 to the 6th. Subtraction. First find the common power of 10 again. And so we got 8.4 times 10 to the 3 minus 4.7 times 10 to the 2. 8.4 times 10 to the 3 minus 0.47. We're just going to move that over again. That till it comes to the matching power of 3. Now we just subtract 8.4. We take 0.47 rather from 8.4 gives us 7.93 times 10 to the 3. Multiplication, we're going to take like 4 times 10 to the 5th times 2.2 to 10 to the 2nd. And what we do is 4, we'll take and multiply the 4 times the 2.2 times 10 to the, and then we'll take the, in multiplication you would add those two exponents together. So what you get is the 4 times 2.2 equals 8.8, and those together you get 5 plus 2 is 7, 8.8 times 10 to the 7th. Division, you would subtract that the numbers in the exponent. So if I had 6 times 10 to the 6th divided by 3 times 10 to the 2nd, I'd take the 6 over 3, which give me the 2, and then I'd take times 10 to the 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4, 2 times 10 to the 4th. Engineering notation is a little different than scientific notation because all the multiples are in multiples of 3. So numbers written in powers of 10 having exponents that are multiples of 3 are written in engineering notation. First, you express the number in scientific notation. Secondly, if required, you make it multiple of 3 by subtracting 1 or 2 from the exponent. Then third, then move the decimal point 1 or 2 places to the right to correspond to the change in the exponent. So we have number 645,000. 645,000 equals 6.45 times 10 to the 5th. Now we want to make that into a multiple of 3, so 6.45 times 10 to the, take 5 minus 2, 645 times 10 to the 3. Now I could have went the other way with that too and made that a power of 6, and it would be 0.645. But anyhow, in a nutshell, those are how you work with big and small numbers. So it's just kind of a review, and you can go back and look at that chart, that engineering with those prefixes and symbols. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.